can be in close proximity and while maintaining safety. If someone is concerned, there's no reason why you couldn't have the unit, away from an operator. But AviWest, we have some documentation actually on some of those safety tests that have been done. They're quite impressive. Someone's asking about price. We should discuss that offline. If you reach out to the Vidovation sales team, we can talk to you about price. We will be mentioning some pricing on the next presentation with the Be On Air offer. That we will be discussing pricing. But every application is different, and I like to say we try our best. In most cases, we're able to find a solution for everyone at virtually any price point. But it's going to be more than $1. But at a reasonable price when we can find a solution. Real quick, maybe before we go, Neil. I mean, if someone needs to step away, of course. But this is
I kind of need to step away.
All right, Neil, if you step away, I just want to talk a little bit about the cloud, like this slide that I have up, because so many of us are doing cloud. So on the left here, we have our asset in the field, the Pro or the Air, but then we also have out in the cloud vMix or Grass Valley AMP or whatever cloud production tools you're using. And the AviWest Stream Hub comes as a physical Stream Hub that you can put in your master control. The physical Stream Hub has IP outputs, but it also has SDI outputs. In the cloud, we haven't figured out a way to how to do SDI outputs in the cloud. I'm joking. But we have IP outputs. So you see these bubbles. We have, obviously, our SST, this Safe Streams transport output in the cloud. So we could talk to another AviWest Stream Hub asset in the world. But we also have SRT. And SRT is kind of the de facto interoperable video over IP transport standard. So your vMixes, your Titan Live, your Grass Valley AMP, whatever production tools you're using in the cloud, probably have an SRT in or out capability. But then we also do transport over IP. We do RTMP, HLS, RTSP, and SDI. I should add, it says here NDI coming soon. We've already started shipping NDI. Web RTC, I know that's important with gamers. We got that on the roadmap, and SMPTE 2110 coming in and out of the Stream Hub. So the Stream Hub is available in a Docker format as Linux software. We spin up instances in AWS and other cloud providers. Oh, I see. Good question from Brad. What's the difference between SRT and SST? SRT is good. I mean, we've all used it. SST is like SRT on steroids. It's just a higher level. No one can bond multiple connections together like AviWest does. That's a big part of the resiliency. Dynamic forward error correction. Forward error correction, if you turn it on and forget it, in a good connection, you're wasting bandwidth that could be for video quality. So having the FEC dynamic, having a robust ARQ. So we felt that we needed interoperability with SRT. So of course we're supporting that standard. But SST takes SRT to another level. Let me see if there's any other questions. No, somebody says, does it impact the latency? The only time, the lower limit on latency is about 500 milliseconds or half a second. It really depends on the network conditions. So whatever the lowest combination, so if your LAN connection has horrible latency, we'll have to increase the buffering to utilize that. If we run the unit more aggressive at a lower latency, say a half a second or a second, but the LAN connection has a 3-second delay, the Safe Streams won't use it. It'll ignore it. It says it's not good enough. I think these questions are being recorded. I can stay on. Let me see. Amazon. Some of these questions I don't know. Do we Amazon CDI in the cloud? We can ask engineering about that. Let me put the next slide up, and let me just I have to step away.